Israel says the famine in Gaza is fake. A recent Israeli military report claims there's no starvation happening in Gaza, but critics say that investigation only reaffirmed it. So why are many Israeli civilians, aid groups, media, and even one of Netanyahu's closest allies denouncing this denial? Let's get straight into the facts. In July, reports of hunger-related deaths in Gaza spiked. The Israeli army says that data was fabricated to coincide with ceasefire negotiations. But analysts say the surge in deaths was to be expected. In March, Israel sealed aid crossings into the territory. Even when limited aid resumed under pressure in May, restrictions kept Gaza's 2 million people critically short of food. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has consistently denied people in Gaza are starving, or that Israel's aid blockade is engineered to starve out Palestinians.
There is no policy of starvation in Gaza, and there is no starvation in Gaza.
But when a reporter asked Donald Trump, long one of Israel's staunchest allies, whether he believed Netanyahu, he replied bluntly,
I don't know. I mean, based on television, I would say not particularly, because those children were very hungry.
And after months of silence, even Israeli media has started to confront the famine. Severe child malnutrition rose from 2 to 9% over the last 5 months, as the blockade sent food prices soaring. The Gaza Health Ministry says that more than 260 people have died from malnutrition, including at least 112 children, since the war began. But the Israeli army says the Palestinian children whose deaths from hunger were publicized, in fact, suffered from pre-existing conditions. Instead, reports suggested those children's deaths weren't related to hunger at all. But there's scant evidence to support that claim. As doctors and rights groups have explained, malnutrition makes existing illnesses worse. If they hadn't been malnourished, even the vulnerable children would likely have survived. The evidence of famine in Gaza doesn't come from anecdotal claims. It comes from countless field reports by residents, doctors, and aid workers. Their claims are backed by medical data, food price tracking, and malnutrition measurements recognized by the UN and World Health Organization. The overwhelming facts show that most of Gaza is in severe or critical food insecurity, with malnutrition-related deaths soaring. Critics say Israel must allow a professional delegation to enter the Gaza Strip and conduct a proper assessment. Only then will Israel be able to address the political tsunami and moral dilemma it's facing from critics around the world. And so the denials may continue, but the facts are clear. A humanitarian catastrophe is unfolding in Gaza before our eyes.